This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Jade Empire. In the last episode, the group split up to do their own thing as the ladies, Dawnstar and the princess, defended the bridge and helped King blow that up, saving them some time there. Then we flew across the... Well, actually, I guess we flew on the Dragonfly earlier, destroyed the guys there. Not all of them, but it helped out. And then we took control of Black Whirlwind as he killed a lot of dudes. If I remember correctly, you could actually go back and reset the dudes. Like, if you went back and forth between both, I think you could keep growing the kill count. Because I think I remember either like the second or third time I played the game, I did that just to see what that did. And I think you could get it pretty high if I remember correctly, but I didn't want to mess with showing it. But anyway, and then Sky told us how he was talked to the last Lotus Assassins to betray us, but luckily he didn't fall for it. As far as I know, there's no, like, scene of him actually doing that. Like it's one of those that's supposed to be like a moment, but nothing ever happens to it. I think it would have been more interesting if you were truly like a dick to him, or like went pure Discord. Like, he seems like a guy who's like more neutral to like light side, which is usually how it is in a lot of these games. If you'd been pure Discord, maybe you would have actually maybe thought that maybe the organization of the Empire was better or something like that, even though he's a thief. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe, I think that was something that maybe they considered, but I've never talked to any of the people who actually worked on this game, so I have no clue. Anyway, we're fighting Death's Hand, or about to, after we dropped rocks on all his minions, so it's just mano-y-mano, and Sky to get the heck out of there, because he'd already been hurt by something else, so. Is no grip, you rule through fear, I inspire loyalty. Alright, I think I rule through fear too. Lee knows much about perverting such motivation. His child is his excuse. Wait, huh? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about there. Actually, I do know, but I don't think we ever actively like. Well, wait, hold on. Oh no, we do know, don't we? Well, anyway, I will surprise you in many ways, Prince Can. Did I leave you buried in the dirt somewhere?
I am reborn again and again. I am the will of the Emperor. I am Death's Hand. Sun Li commands that you die. I must obey. The will of the Master guides me. The strength of the dragon empowers me. I cannot be defeated. I must obey.
Yeah, Jord, whatever you say. No, then fight as you must, but you'll not defeat me. I've lost too much to you and your master. Have I? I mean, we lost our town, but did we really care about them that much? I don't know. You are a shadow. Let me show you how fearsome you are.
You know nothing about me, about what I endure. Your fists will not defeat me, not while I must obey.
Okay, well, if my fists won't defeat you. Whoa, yeah, this guy's kind of actually kind of nasty, because he hit me once and did all that damage. It's pretty gross. But yeah, about that. Hey, dude. Oh well, okay, so. Okay, so he's a little nasty, but the thing is, he can still get hit by the gun. See, look at that. It's dumb. They made this guy like susceptible to weapons. I mean, I know why, because he's supposed to be a villain or everything like that. But with the gun, because you can keep knocking it back. Look at this. This is dumb. Oh man. I mean, we've already seen everything he can do. I think all he does is just sword fight. I don't think he has like any magic or anything like that I'm aware of. So, and Death's Hand was taken out by a gun. Thank you, folks. Thank you. I'll be here all night. me and Mirabelle here.
You refuse to see it, don't you? You must know who Death's Hand is by now, but what he is defies you, defies your skill. He is more than Sun Qin ever was. Sun Hai linked him to the stolen power of the Water Dragon, and bound him to my armor to taunt me, an unrelenting, unbeatable force that wore the face of my betrayal. Now he is mine.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, isn't it? Could I get some of that action? I mean, no. Master, listen to me. It doesn't have to be this way. Pfft. Yeah, it's gonna be whatever way we want to anyway. Your words do not frighten me. I know all about you, more than you might know yourself. I've learned much, Lee. Most of all, I've learned that I am tired of talking. Yeah, that seems to be attitude. I learned much, Lee. Most of all, I've learned that I'm tired of
Have
talking.
my words so injured you in the past? There was no malice in my use of your talents. You were merely a tool, your destiny a convenient path to power. I had no choice. My brother had no restraint. A world under his heel would be chaotic and violent. I will bring order. I will ensure that everyone is safe within their roles.
Well, you did betray me. The thing is, I'd kind of go along with that, but the fact that you killed me, basically, I only have a one strike and you're out rule when it comes to that. I know that the pain in your heart, the loss of your family inspired this. I learned of your family. Do you use them to justify this? All to avenge a murdered wife and child you left to die. Huh. That doesn't seem... None of these seem truly discord, but whatever. All to avenge a murdered wife and child you left to die.
You claim intimate knowledge of me. I should have suspected that a journey through death would reveal many secrets, but your understanding is flawed. I am not here out of revenge. Sorrow at their deaths did not bring me here, but rather anger at my brother for destroying my possessions in so petty a manner. In the end, it changes nothing. I intend to make the Empire a better place. As a god, it will be a simple matter. Arise, Death's Hand! You are bound to this power, and you will not stop until this fool is dead.
What? He gets a second do-over. Dang it! Oh wait, because the guy could survive stone pillars and rocks being dropped on. The fact that he could just come back, what a surprise! But use everyone as a spirit monk and take Death's Hand away from you. I can use that power as well, Lee, and I can shape it without the amulet. Fists are useless while you can restore them. I'll turn the spirit against you. You trained me. Should I fall to someone I have already defeated? I am a spirit monk. Wait, why would I? Yeah, fists are well, I could use intuition. Yeah, let's do this one. Seems more apropos. Fists are useless while you can restore him. I'll turn his spirit against you.
You have learned much about your heritage as a spirit monk, but you missed the most important lesson. They are all dead. Their skill did not save them. Do you intend to rescue Death's Hand? Perhaps you think you can appeal to his conscience, to the remnants of kin that swim in that helmet.
No, I learned a few nasty tricks. Or I just like how Prince Ken's just waiting there while we're talking. Like, should I kill him now? Like, at least like, no, later. We gotta have this. We got this exposition and mano a mano talk before we fight each other in the final chapter. You know, Elbson can resist you by binding him to me. I can free him after. Kin was made Death's Hand after you abandoned him. I'll restore his true self. Rescue him. I'll turn him against you and bind him to my will instead.
Will you? I wonder why you oppose me when you are so willing to assume my methods. Come then, pit your will against mine. Take him if you can.
Yep, and now we're fighting, well, me and me, right? Luckily, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, we just have to block and attack, and I mean, it is a little. Ow. Okay, so he's a little nastier, but yeah. Unfortunately, this one's a little difficult, just mainly because Death's Hand is pretty powerful. Like in terms of like. I mean, me using the gun to keep smacking around is actually not a bad idea. Or something similar in magic, or use a transformation that's strong against weapons. But he's really not that bad. I mean, yeah, getting hit sucks, but I mean, look at that. He's like, I think. Well, of course, maybe he's toned down for this fight against like when you play as Prince Kim against himself or against the Death's Hand armor or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, he can't do any magic or anything like that, so he doesn't have any ranged attacks. He's just really powerful. So yeah, there you go. I mean, yeah, don't get hit, but you know, you can block and all that other stuff. So yay, we're awesome. Better than Lee. Woo!
Enough! You have cut the strings to my puppet, but you will know defeat soon enough. I grow closer to the heavens by the minute. Take this corpse. See if you can throw away such a useful tool. I will face you at the height of my power, in the heart of my empire. Your master awaits you, child.
Please, let me rest. Let my spirit finally have some peace.
Why did he say, like, will you be able to throw away this guy? I just told you I was going to do, but it's the game basically saying, hey, you don't, if you want to change your mind, you can, so calm yourself, or release you from this prison. Have we been playing the same game? I don't think so. Do you deserve peace? Despite your later slavery, you helped attack Dirge. Master Lee is right, Destiny is too useful to give up. That doesn't give me a straight... Do you deserve peace? Despite your later slavery, you helped attack Dirge.
I believed the words of my brother, thinking him wise beyond my understanding. Had I known what would happen, I would have fought to stop them both.
Bah, you say that because of your fate, not because... see. Bah, you say that because of your fate, not because of guilt.
I do not claim redemption, but the suffering I have endured must be enough to pay that debt. It must.
No, yeah, say, only fools are always such a follower, Death's hand will be mine. No, you will serve my cause until I decide that penance has been done. Oh, that's more of a neutral option. That's clearly not how my character feels about this. But yeah, calm yourself. So, only a fool would throw away such a follower. Death's hand will be mine.
Know this, spirit monk. You walk a path very near that of your master. Both lead to power, but the cost cannot be avoided. Know this, spirit monk. There are prices to pay.
Did you see the dirty look on his face? He's like, like truly evil. We have received way of the closed fist. Now, I think if you choose the neutral option, I think you still get, which is you basically bind him anyway, but you have a different intention on you basically wanted to redeem him for the end of it. But I think you still get Discord points, but I don't think you get as much because it's a lot of times it's all about intent. Obviously, if you're just going for your pure harmony, you choose to release him. But yeah, by choosing the either the neutral or supreme version of it, we get our final party member, Death's Hand, joins the group. So yeah, that final spot there was Death's Hand himself. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done the neutral choice on it, like trying to be a good guy and still binding him. So I don't quite remember how the dialogue works on that. I think the ending slightly is different. Like I think you get a choice at the end to finally release him, if I remember correctly. But since we're doing the pure binding, he is ours forever until we die, and then maybe he gets released or maybe gets stuck with someone else. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for the Surge of Dirge. So now it's time to head towards the capital and take on Lee. I don't know if we head there. I guess we head there immediately. Or soon.
I find this matter most unsettling.
What? He's a damn good fighter.
Better to have him as an ally than an enemy.
He's not an ally, he's enslaved.
He is more useful the way he is. He did a great deal of damage. We could use him to repair it.
Like what lines the party members go on when they start talking about the one scene. I think, we saw this spoilers for KOTOR, when you, I did the canon run of KOTOR 1, so you'll never see it, but if you were Darkseid in KOTOR 1, you could actually, take Bastila. It's on the final area, like when you deal with turned Bastila, there's that choice there where you can either stay good side or dark side. If you turn dark side, she joins you, and you decide to take your power to Darth Malak, and the party basically splits because, you've turned full dark side. So, like, Karth leaves, and everyone has, like, a dialogue about what happened there. But basically the party gets shattered at that point. I kind of wish I'd shown that just as a side off, because basically that's one of those games where you can be dark side or light side the whole game, and then that one choice just flips the whole. You basically reverse your points at that point, so it's kind of like almost pointless, like, for your decision at that point. But in this case, it's not so much so. But yeah, you can kind of tell that, Dawn, like half the party feels like a bit conflicted, while the other half is like, good, we'll use them. Anyway. What's this? Plotting behind my back. I see there's only one topic of concern today. What is this? Plotting behind my back?
It is just a discussion about the presents you've introduced into the group.
An odd kind of trophy to collect. Very hard to display without reaction.
Well, at least it's nice to know you guys have agency, but you haven't really questioned my decisions throughout the rest of the game, like killing people and doing all this other stuff. So why is this so bad? I know it's all about, like, because they're supposed to stay in the group until a certain point. Well, not that anyone's gonna leave. Anyway, so there's some concern over my acquisition of Death's Hand. Death's Hand is a useful tool, more useful than some of you. Ooh. I could be in that mood. Death's Hand is a useful tool, more useful than some of you.
I do not like what this means, especially for your ability to make it happen. I am also surprised that the princess has not stood up for her relative.
Let his spirit rot. It is not as if the honored Prince Kin did not earn his fate, much as Sky earned his.
I do not like that he is here. It seems cruel, even if he was our enemy.
Tools must be respected, but they are still just tools.
That could apply to any of us. That is why this is cause for concern.
Well, valid points. Who feels strongly that Death's Hand? Yeah, man, like, in this case, like, the princess is, like, cold as ice in this case. I think if I'd been playing the game correctly, if I'd chosen the right things correctly, I think Dawnstar would have also been on my side on this case, but you can tell she's conflicted too. But I think you can, I think you can influence her more, but I think I waited too long to start doing that, so I think I missed my chance on that one, but oh well. That's my playthrough. Who does not want Death's Hand here? Out with it.
I cannot support this. His spirit should be allowed some peace. I can't follow you if you approve of this.
I don't care if he goes or stays, but the twisting of a man's soul should not be allowed.
Such a thing is not natural. I won't follow you if this continues. I'd rather face my wife again.
I demand loyalty. If you won't follow willingly, I bind the dissent. Ooh! I see. If it's causing such dissensions, I will release them. Pfft. I demand loyalty. If you don't follow willingly, I will bind the dissenters. Man, but yeah, it shows you that, like, Black Roland's fine with it, the princess is fine with it, Sky's kind of doesn't like it, but, still useful. Kang is kind of also neutral as well. He finds it disturbing, but he's like, well, your point is, obviously, Yashin doesn't care because he's a demon, so I think Chai Ka would have said something if he was here, because that's the interesting thing, is you can do all these chaos choices, but still have, like, some of the, you could have still had Chai Kai here instead, that type of thing. And he would have his own thing, and obviously he wouldn't go with it as well, so, but I noticed that, but anyway, if you won't follow willingly, I will bind the dissenters.
Such binding holds the will of the victim. They are forced to obey your every whim, but they see themselves commit each act and can wail their shame. It could be used to shepherd spirits gone mad, but on the living it is sublime torture.
Spirit monks were forbidden to indulge in such ways.
Another surprise from your time among the dead. You continue to be an extraordinary person.
You would strip away my will? What is my loyalty worth if it is forced?
I could suffer the imprisonment of my body, but having my mind taken would be a horror. You know me. This would be unbearable. Won't you listen to reason?
Shouldn't you guys be running for your lives? But then again, we've had this whole adventure working together, and then all of a sudden it's almost like my character snapped, even though that's not the case in this point. Because this is the typical BioWare, you know, where this is really the, like, how's the rest of the game play? Are you playing basically Discord or Harmony? There's really no neutral path, unfortunately. And I think you can, well, anyway, or release the Spirit of Death's Hand. I'm sorry, but it's necessary. Hold him. You can still object, but your body will obey. Hold him with the others.
If it must be done. Come on, let's get this over with so we can get to our next battle.
It would seem that the group is again of one mind.
Who cares what brings them to the front line, as long as they fight when they get there?
This is why you're my favorite character, Black Roland. You know what's important. Yeah, this is kind of screwed up, especially since we just had a threesome scene with Dawnstar, and then we're just like, whatever, you're my best friend, screw it, you know, I'm gonna bind you. Yeah, it's really screwed up. This is probably one of the, I mean, other than maybe some KOTOR stories, this is, actually the KOTOR dark scene twist is kind of messed up too when you think about it, because, well, spoilers for that game, you can basically, Karth just runs away, he basically tells everyone to flee, you dark side force bind, like, Zalbar to your will, and you force him to kill, the Twi'lek girl. Now I've forgotten her name all of a sudden for some reason. It's pretty screwed up too. So both of these dark side versions are kind of like, you know, it's funny throughout the whole game you do all this stuff, you kill people or whatever, but as soon as you get to the whole binding people's will, I don't know, there's just something about that bugs me too. But anyway, I trust there will be no more. Everyone will perform as will perform as I wish, bound or not. I trust there are no more questions about my tactics.
What choice do I have? You have taken my will. I will follow you to the ends of the Empire, but it will mean nothing.
Pretty little thing, forced to see what it truly takes to attain power in this world. A tragedy I am lucky to witness.
I hold more pity than hatred for Death's Hand now. He endured this for 20 years.
It might not have been necessary if you had shown proper loyalty. Certain acts may seem unseemly, but we fight a greater evil.
A greater tragedy is how you have fallen. If you accept this, what of your beloved Empire? What will become of it when our leader's evil replaces Master Li's?
But yeah, I believe if I'd done things right, like ever since the beginning, if I'd been a bit more cold around Dawnstar in terms of not like because you can still romance her and everything like that, but if I remember correctly, you can, and I think there's a guide online to do this, you can convince Dawnstar to go along with this willingly, too. Like, you corrupt her slowly over the course of the game, and then she eventually accepts it, too. So she becomes Discord closed fist as well. But unfortunately, I don't think I did that enough times to... You could tell that I was slowly starting to get that when during the later half of Chapter 3 or whatever... but unfortunately I waited too long to start doing it. So I've done it before, but it's been so long I forgot like how to do it properly. It's not like it's a tough decision. You just have to basically have to be, you know, you have to tell her the truth every time. You have to be like, this is how things are and all this other stuff, and she eventually accepts it, you know. But oh well. Suffer in silence. There's much to do before I think about releasing you. I regret the necessity, but there's too much to say. Nah. Suffer in silence. There's much to do before I can even think of releasing you.
While I do not wish to take sides in the management of my fellows, I must agree that we need to move forward.
Emperor Sun Li is growing stronger. The Water Dragon is yielding more power to him than the previous tyrant ever managed to consume.
I will not keep away and will leave immediately. I must speak with each of you before you leave. My troops will march immediately. I will speak with each of you before you leave.
A good idea. It will allow for some adjustments to the marvelous Dragonfly. The landing here was rough. I will ferry whom I can for an initial assault. Give me a few moments. We will leave at your command when my work is done.
And now we can talk to everyone, but like 3 of the party members are basically gone. But yeah, I think if you have Cha Kai, I think you bind him too, I think. But anyway, Chapter 7. Wherein the cost of war is tallied, a master is finally confronted, and the fate of an empire is decided. You've come far from Borderland School to the ruins of Dirge, and now the fate of the empire depends on the decisions before you. Stung by the loss of Death's Hand and the defeat of his siege force, Emperor Sun Li readies for your inevitable confrontation in the palace. And yeah, we can talk to the rest of the party members. Yay, this ain't going to be awkward at all. But yeah, this is one of the more awkward scenes because clearly not all the party members are okay with it. Even like some of the neutral party members are like, really it's only like Ya Jin and Sun Li, or Silk Fox, which is weird how aggressive. Like before she's kind of middle of the road. She understands what needs to be done. But it's almost like maybe I was able to influence her a bit. I don't know. Maybe if I'd chosen her to be in the lead instead of Dawnstar, it might have shown me that she was Discord now or something like that. But anyway, let's look at the... Oh yeah, I guess we could level up really quick. Why not? About even for the most part. Yeah, we'll just do one on all those. So I am level 22. For some reason I thought it was a higher level. Anywho, I'll do that later. I don't need to show it. So, the Master's fate. You've repelled the siege, and it's time to return to the palace and confront your former master, Sun Li, the glorious strategist. He will be expecting your return. This confrontation is inevitable. Return to the palace. Speak with Kane to leave for the palace. Now let's talk to the companions. Lee, let's see how they're feeling about things.
Your wish, master.
Yeah, it is kind of weird that the princess is kind of cold to her uncle or whatever. Yeah, that would be her uncle, wouldn't it? You know what I realized? Well, I don't know if we found out about certain things yet in the game, but the idea of the I just realized something. Like I knew about it before, but I just realized about something that happened earlier, and now I'm kind of anyway, I'm not gonna talk about it until it actually comes up. It's gonna be a surprise to you too, folks. Is this maybe not if you've been reading the lines correctly. Is the spirit of Sun Kin still within you? Can you tell me anything about Master Li's plans? I want nothing. Be ready for battle. Is the spirit of Sun Kin still within you?
That weakling is not present. Allowing him to rejoin this body would have resulted in its destruction. You wisely chose otherwise.
It's nice to have a brown nose every once in a while. Let's see. If Kin is not present, what consciousness guides this body?
My will is my master's. Kin was pushed aside, forced to watch, as his form embodied the darkest wishes of Sun Hai, then Sun Li, and now you. I am a projection. I cannot exist without your evil.
True evil, huh? I thought we didn't have good or evil in this game. I thought we had harmony and discord. Anyway, can you tell me anything about Master Li's plans?
I am a servant. I was told only enough to function as the leader of the Lotus Assassins. My every thought is an extension of my master.
Be ready for battle.
I am capable of nothing else.
Like a good soldier. Hey, Silk Fox, how's it know now that you're top dog in the group, now that we've basically forced our will upon our childhood friend? Man, that's not screwed up. I don't know what else is.
I have seen everything that I believe in torn apart, one after another. Hopefully it is all over soon. The Empire has suffered at the hands of fools for too long. Wait until they see the new Emperor I am bringing them. Sun Li is a fool. If a member of the royal family is to be enslaved in Death's Hand, he should at least be incompetent. We will make things right. Tomorrow will bring a new rule. I know it.
I think I must have influenced her because I don't remember her being this super aggressive even when we choose the dark ending, or chaos Discord version of the story. But then again, it's been a hot minute since I've gone through this game outside of playing it for this, you know. Everyone will respect the power I bring. I've made some difficult decisions to get here. Be ready. I hope there'll be time for us in all of this.
Let the heavens try and stop it. I doubt they have that power anymore.
Damn, girl, she wants the D! No, I'm sorry. I should have said that. I should say that for other playthroughs I know are purely comical, but, you know, everyone will respect the power I bring.
For 20 years, a fool has misused a wonderful gift. If the opportunity to make use of that strength is given, I hope you make the right choice for the Empire and us.
It's kind of weird how she says about bringing a new emperor. Like, she doesn't even, at this point, she doesn't even consider herself to be the Empress. It's almost like she's considering that we're going to be the Emperor or something like that, which is kind of weird. You think she like, I don't know, maybe it's because of the power dynamic, because I'm the one taking charge, so she's the one, she's like, okay, I'm fine with that. I made some difficult decisions to get here.
There will be more. Don't let the weight of your choices cloud your vision. When the time comes, all the power in the world will be at your disposal. Remain true to the glory of the Empire, and all will be well.
Be ready. I will signal when we leave.
I will be ready. Don't worry.
Well, we've saved Dirge. Well, what's left of it. I mean, look at this place. It looks like a crap hole. Nah, don't worry. Don't worry about it, leader. If we spruce it up a bit, it'll look like a piece of crap. Anyway, we've saved Dirge and we've saved Death's Hand, but at the cost of our party's mentality, especially the silly rogue and our best friend. Have we made the right choice in this? Will we be able to talk our way out of it, or is it time to assault the castle? Find out next time in the next episode of Jade Empire. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.